So yeah, before you ask any questions, yes, I did indeed fail the Lance Hitless run. In fact, I reached two Lance Hitless runs. I'll put the other one on screen right now. And then I've reached the final area, and in both of those cases, I have lost to the same attack. I have done 9 hours of this run at this point, and maybe I'll do more Lance runs in the future, but at this point, I am sick and tired of trying to do Volant Alsumi with the Lance. And the problem with Lance is it is meant to be a counter weapon, and I'm trying to play it hitless. And Volant Alsumi tailspin is just too quick. I am nerfing it in 4.7 when I release it, But as of now, I'm not nerfing it. It wasn't nerfed as of making this video because I was trying to prove a point that like Volant isn't that hard of a monster that a lot of people do struggle with, and I understand why. But I think it is a easily approachable monster. Like 5 out of the 6 weapons can hit it, and Lance is a god weapon. Like, I shouldn't even be having to do hit this on Lance, but I was like, why not? It shouldn't be too bad. The funny thing is, that first run, which you saw in the video, was actually within the first hour of my runs. The second one was 4 hours later, around towards the end of the fifth hour of my runs. 9 hours of running, and I never got anything similar to that. It was maybe I'll come back with a fresh mind and I can maybe clear it, but it is such a as our hunt gets longer, being hitless is impossible. And while its final stage is much harder than the other 80% of the hunt, so it just because I get to the final stage doesn't mean it's over. If I didn't get hit by those attacks, I might have failed anyways, just because of how much of a pain the last area is. Because the last area, Vault attacks much faster, there's much less wait time between each combo, and a lot of the attacks gain more powered up forms. You can't just run in between the poison during the contact, it's gonna probably hit you unless you get well away or you iframe it. And there are lingering hitboxes, so not gonna happen. And I'm gonna keep it that way. I don't want the monsters to really be designed for hitless. They are never designed for that. They're designed to be completable without being hitless. Just you need to know the game mechanics and know your positioning and know how to use the cursor movement system, which I think a lot of people lack. Is my personal take. But in the end of the day, I will be nerfing the tailspin because I do think it is egregiously annoying. And yeah, it is absolutely annoying and unfair, and I will fix that. But I think overall, Volant Alsumi is a solid enough fight that I do enjoy, and it is completable hitless with 5 of the 6 weapons. The sixth weapon, just use the counter guard. You get a 30% damage buff on your counter attack. It is really powerful. And I want it to be that way. That's kind of how I want the game to be. So yes, that is my statement to the little oopsies that you can see in the video. That yes, I did fail the Lance one, and I don't think I will ever succeed in the Lance one. I would like if someone else does it for me. I would love to see someone else do a hitless Lance run on Volant Alsumi and be like, "Hey, I'm better than you." I would love that. I would love for someone to be better at this game than me. Until then, this stands as the video that shows that yeah, Volant is pretty easy hitless. I mean, in all honesty, the greatsword run took me about 30 minutes. The longsword run took me 3.5 hours. The dual blade run surprisingly took me 50 minutes. The hammer run took me 2 hours exactly. The lance run, of course, 9 hours and still going. And the bowgun took me the second try. And the first try I blundered in the first minute. So like, I mean, you already seen it. I've gotten a 302 on the bowgun. This was bound to happen. Bowgun is such a murderous weapon. It's ranged and it just does too much damage. It's because Pierce is over 2. I don't know if I'll nerf it. I want to nerf it, but it's also really fun to play with, and it's really only good at Volant. Like, Patrama, it's actually pretty good on. Veritas, it sucks on. Actually, it's still okay. I don't even know if EX Veritas would be completable with Bowgun just because of like how much ammo you need to use if I nerf Pierce, but I could still be done. You have to use melee and normal ones, which would be bad. Uh, that's all I have to say in regards to this. Oh yeah, all of these runs were recorded on the 27th, except for the bowgun run, which was on the 28th. After I did some Lance runs. In total, I streamed about 14 hours on the 27th of July, 2024. On the 28th, I did about 3 hours, I think. So yeah, in total, 17 hours of runs on the same monster hitless. Absolute insanity. But that's what I have to say. More videos. I will probably post some stuff on Wilds. Not on Wilds, but how Wilds relates to Scratcher Hunter, because I do want to make more thorough explanations of what my goals are for Scratcher Hunter. But besides that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.